What's good, everybody? Just been playing Madden steady, and it seems like everybody wants to be in the 2-4-5 defense, especially with teams with great linebackers. So I decided to see what it's all about. I'm gonna break it down and show y'all my blitzes that I found just from fucking around with it. Um, Hang on, let's wait for this play to happen. Well, you can kind of see the blitz there already. This is mid zone. You're gonna slide, hide, and re-blitz. And I'd say about 75% of the time, this blitz gets through right up the A gap. And I'd say about another 15 to 20% of the time, whenever they get to the quarterback, they tip it up and they make the interception. You get a lot of defensive turnovers out of this. As you can see, the heat's coming in real quick from both sides of the A gap. Still can't get the play set up right. And it gets good coverage. There it is again. Basically, all I'm doing is sliding the line to the left, crashing them right. Sliding to the left, crashing them to the right. Hide this guy, don't re-blitz him at all. And then re-blitz these two. And you get great coverage along with great pressure through the A gap, and it's just a different look for the defense. Here's my next play of the 2-4-5. This one is this overload 3 seam. Let's just go back to our play here. Z spot. We're gonna re-blitz him. Put him in any type of zone that you want, and you'll see here in a second. Hang on. Re-blitz him. Put him in any zone you want. Just put him over the center. And we're about to get serious A-gap pressure. Just be patient. Whoops. There it is. Oh. And we've got the middle of the field on lockdown. And there's nothing really that this guy can do. The pressure's just coming like crazy. It forces him to roll out. And then we've got a quarterback spy on. If not, the pressure, as you can see, will get there. The Cardinals line is just blocking really good, really well right now. You can leave the play as is. This is what it looks like. I just put him in a spy and re-blitz Smith. And then the pressure usually will come from Culver, or we get A-gap pressure. What am I doing? There's the pressure from Culver. You can come in and you can fake blitz. You can engage with the center and then drop back into coverage, which is usually what I'll do. Oh, he just ate it right there. This is putting him in a hook zone, and as you can see, it gets the A gap wide open. Put him in a hook zone, re-blitzing Smith. You can user control him, come in, make the play. You don't have to stay on this guy. It's not necessary. As you can see, immediate pressure. There's 2 plays right there that I get really good pressure with out of zone. And then this next one is the same setup. It's overload 1 roll. Re-blitzing him. Put him in a hook zone. And we're going to get pressure off the edge immediately. Sick pressure. They really have to block a lot of guys in order to stop this. and we get good man coverage, and everybody's covered on the field. You can see right here we've got 5 guys in coverage, 2 guys in zones, and just over and over. And we make it look like just like the play before. So they're not sure if it's zone or man. They're not sure if it's coming in the A gap or not. It's just confusing the hell out of them. Make sure you re-blitz Smith. That's the key. And then just ball hawk. Okay. And then the next one, I mean, they speaks for itself. It's a zero coverage look. It's the prowl blitz, prowl spy man or whatever. What I do is I try to catch the snap, and this is like goal line, last resort. I wouldn't suggest using it. Obviously, the running back is uncovered, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And as you can see there, how many guys came in? 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 guys in before he can get out of his drop. What are you going to do when you see that kind of pressure? Freak out. Alright, so the next one is the sugar blitzes. There's quite a few of them. Sugar blitz, the basic man coverage, sugar 3 seam, sugar cover 3, and that's it for the sugars that I have in my playbook. You're basically just going to make them all look the same, so your opponent won't have too much of a clue. He'll be able to tell whether it's man or zone. We can get pressure off both edges, and still good coverage just by moving these guys out on the tackles. Get pressure off both edges every time, and still pretty sick coverage. You know, the quarterback's having a hard time finding somebody to throw it to. Deadly, deadly scheme. Make sure it's, you know, 3rd and long or something. What I usually do is I'll put one guy out there, and I'll just manually blitz. The centers are really easy to get around, and I'll manually blitz him so he doesn't just take off and run right up the gut, because it's possible. Very easy to do, obviously. But you can crash your line in to kind of help with that. But after you run a couple of blitzes up the A gap, the last thing he's thinking of is tucking it and running. The last thing is just obvious. I'm not even gonna go through them. I'm just gonna pick one play and let y'all see what it looks like. We're gonna go sugar cover 3 bluff. It's already got the purples out. I change it to a fag D whenever I run it by putting Willis here, him here, and him on a spy. I drop Willis into a deep blue zone, and I put the other defensive tackle in a yellow zone, and I put the defensive end in a spy. And the coverage on the down the field is sick. But you can do what you want. You can put your faster D lineman in a deep blue. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, y'all hit me up. It's a sick scheme to run. I'm telling you, everybody runs the 2-4-5, but none of them run it like that. Got a couple of good blitzes in there. Hit me up if this was helpful to you guys. Like it, rate it. Peace.